here we finally go. The conclusion to the first round of the Encore Wrestling Tag Team Title Tournament. I have been stoked for this one for quite a while, and if I'm going to talk about people who would be the exact antithesis of the word stoked for the situation, I don't think there is a single person who could come to mind more than Cameron Inari, who's had maybe, in the documentation of history, one of the roughest rides in the history of Encore Wrestling, at the very least. Started out since the rebrand, putting their flag forward to be the, I guess, flag bearer of Encore Wrestling, standing up to the forces of EAS and CK, trying to capture the vacated Encore World Heavyweight Championship in a losing effort. Hook or by crook did not get the job done, trying to remedy the situation by winning them a contendership 4-way on the first episode of Center Stage, was unsuccessful, losing to Casey Walker. Then started to just mentally, emotionally, and in some ways physically just start spiraling out of control to the point where it took their former friend and now, I guess, frenemy, if you're a particular girl, Blake Blackheart, to step into the situation. Another person who was unsuccessful in their efforts in that inaugural 4-way match. However, Blake and Cameron have both been able to turn their fortunes around. Blake being the winner of a mixed tag team match with a returning Emiko, who has her own documented history with Cameron. Cameron Inari, on the other hand, getting a victory over Justin Stefani earlier on the same night. Since then, their sort of weird situationship has turned into a crucial one, as these two have been forced by one Emiko and Cassandra Jones into this tag team title tournament. And if you remember, the history between these two has been rocky at best. They have not teamed in over 3 years, folks. And, well, let's just say the last time they tried to go for that, it didn't end too well, and some furniture might have gotten involved. And their situation has gone from bad to worse because their mystery opponents, Alex Brooks on your left, John Trademark on your right, the New Wrecking Crew, are going to be the 8th final wild card position in this tournament. And these two, some people watching may not know the pedigree behind these two, but a world-traveled, well-accomplished tag team, and all around the world, winning many tag titles, many singles titles everywhere they've gone. Former EWF tag team champions. John Trademark on your right, a former EWF Intercontinental Champion, a WCFW World's Champion. These two have been a well-oiled unit for many years, and while Karen and Blake have also teamed for a long time, at least in the past, well-oiled machine is not exactly a phrase I would use to describe them, because we have a collar and elbow tie to begin the match. Trademark looking to take control, throws Cameron in the corner, big back elbow, gonna keep the momentum. Now down goes Blake, knocked off the apron, getting the momentum, drop kick in the corner, tope, cone hello, and JTM is setting these pins up and knocking them down. Springboard Hurricane Rana, and the Encore faithful here in the Nashville Municipal are rocking, but Cameron Inari is nowhere near as impressed. Now Cameron looking to get his turn here into the corner. JTM thrown out, hangs on, off the ropes, triangle, drop kick, out goes JTM, looking to return the favor on the dive, but Blake gets in the way and a drop kick straight to the knee. And this is exactly what I've been talking about, folks, the arguing, the discontentment between this team, the dysfunction between these two. Drop kick to Blake, takes down Cameron, 2 for the price of 1, and into the corner they go. Tag now to the powerhouse of the two, Alex Brooks, punch right to the stomach. Gonna lift up electric chair, drops him down. And right now it has been almost entirely in the control of NWC, as now Alex Brooks gonna swing around the so-called heart of Encore and almost just throw him into the turnbuckle. Blake trying to yell back as the hot dogging and grandstanding is getting on the nerves. A power bomb position. Cameron desperately fights out off the ropes. Duck under, leap over, looking for flying chuck, but just into the waiting arms of Alex Brooks and a scoop and a slam. And just pointing at his partner, saying, "Do you want to see more of that?" And Cameron, whether he likes it or not, has no choice but to tag to Blake Blackheart. Clothesline out to Alex Brooks, and a DDT on the apron to John Trademark. Drop kick to Alex Brooks, and Blake is a house of fire. He's been waiting for this chance. Now goes off the ropes, scales the top, crowns him with all the force in the world. Back in the ring we go. Brooks scrambling up to his feet. Was enough time, and another scoop and another slam. Was going for it again. Blake had the wherewithal to try to get out of it, but there was only so many times he could follow a slam. Blake says, "Nuh-uh." So we'll try this on precise instead of twisted impact. 1, 2, only a count of 2 though. I guess gonna turn his attention over to Cameron, who wants none of what happened earlier. I kind of won there from senior referee Chet Treaders. This has been a dominant display so far for the most part from NWC, proving the theory of being a well-oiled machine. But Blake looking for the Ushi Garushi. Will that do it? 1, 2, no. Letting Alex Brooks get lost in the shade, but not going to be enough. I think a project failure, well scouted, but a spinning wheel kick. And one factor we have to talk about is not only the dysfunction versus function, but also New Wrecking Crew had a chance to scout these two. Cameron and Blake had no such advantage. So when you look at it on paper, the odds could not be more stacked in a favor of the New Wrecking Crew, and a little standing shuinui. But Cameron able to break up the pin. I'll move both of those two are quite familiar with. JT desperately drop kicking the knee, trying to get out of the situation. Ducked under the kick is Blake. And Fireman's carry now drops him on the rope. A tag back into Cameron Inari. Both of these two, we should mention Blue Thundermom coming. Both of these two are well accomplished singles wrestlers. Cameron, a former LWE light heavyweight champion. Blake, a former and only Project Revolution Intercontinental Champion. They are out of there. But these two, while having experience as a tag team, have never accomplished winning any set of tag team championships before. And it seems like most times when championship gold gets involved between these two, the relationship turns toxic very quickly. JT ducking under, going for Hurricane Rana. Caught. Golden Star Bomb. 1, 2, no. Trying to kick at the formerly injured shoulder, but Alex Brooks taking out. Big soupy kick. Okay, it's scaling over to the apron, looking to attack JT, but the measurement is not there. He's too close. Knocked off the apron into Blackheart. And the dysfunction only seems to get worse the longer this match goes, the more these two bicker and argue. And just eats a tope con hilo from JTM that Blake seemed to have zero interest in stopping from happening. But now he's gonna get some of JTM as well. He's gonna get thrown onto the floor. Cameron gets up too, but not enough time or wherewithal to react. JTM scales to the top rope, caught by Inari in the corner. Intercepted in the air and pays for it big time, and now looking to meet in the middle. Brooks has no such plans, dumps out Blackheart onto the floor. Maybe looking to finish the job. Blake wins the exchange, throws into the barricade, and it's only going to be Cameron looking to meet Avada Kedavra. Pins 1, 2, and that's gonna be enough. Didn't need the knee. Super kick gets the job done. And whether they like it or not, Cameron and Blake are moving on. A fantastic effort from the new wrecking crew. And while they may not be getting it together from an emotional and friendship sense, you can't deny the in-ring ability of these two. That even despite all the dysfunction, arguing and bickering, they were still able to pull it through and get the victory here tonight.